Well, we get the intro to the show. This is very famous, of course. And now get the drugs and the money and the drugs and
bring
the
it
money
together and get them all and sex. Get the sex. Nothing forever, like Raw on Spike. Yeah, they show the few differences, or really the one difference I saw in the intro than what I'm used to is they had multiple Matt Hardy being angry at Edge clips. One of them, I'm pretty sure, was from the episode where he yells ROH, which we still got to talk about.
Ring of Honor!
RH! Wendy's!
Consider Ring of Honor! ROH!
Matt Hardy Burger?
You only put an onion on this. That's so started a feud with Triple H over that. So I got your burger, the one with onions. Yeah, it fucking ruined my life. They debut a new guy. Yeah.
Ric Flair has it and has a heart attack.
Well, Jim Ross welcomes us to Waco, Texas. John Cena and Shawn Michaels will be teaming up tonight to take on Carlito and Chris Masters in a tag team tables match.
Yeah, I was trying to get any
Territory main event.
Yeah, right. That makes a lot of sense. Why? But like, I thought maybe last week, like somebody got put through a table, and that's why we got here. Now it's just fucking. Let's just do it.
Well, I was surprised they didn't advertise that it's a Texas Tornado tag team tables match since they're in Texas. I definitely think that's why it was supposed to happen, right? But they just say it's a tag team tables match.
They legit don't mention that at all until the match starts. Oh yeah, this is a tornado.
No one
Texas.
knew except for Jim Ross. So we start off with a Vince McMahon town hall. Vince comes out and asks the crowd for a bigger pop.
Which becomes a staple of his run, really. So Vince gets in the ring, and Vince says, tonight is going to be a historic week here on Monday Night Raw. We're going to kick things off with a championship match here momentarily. So Vince says tonight's historic because tonight marks the last broadcast of Monday Night Raw on Spike TV. And many of you recall 5 years ago when we left the USA Network to come to what was then known as the Nashville Network, then the National Network, and then finally to Spike TV. And since then, Spike TV has done a lot of growing up, and so has the WWE. And I'd like to say we've been pretty good tag team partners, and I'd like to thank Spike for being such good tag team partners. But next week, Monday Night Raw returns home. Next week, Monday Night Raw returns back.
Monday Night Raw returns back to USA Network, and what a homecoming it's gonna be!
So at this point is when things start getting fun. Back to the USA Network, and what a homecoming it's gonna be gets censored. That part just doesn't. They just bleep that entirely. Like just
Dude,
full
right
stop.
off the rip, they're censoring them from the moment the show starts.
They let him get one off, and they said, "Hey, hey, buddy, what the fuck is wrong with you?"
It just cuts the audio feed completely.
Yeah, it's just like not even like a beep or just silence.
Crowd and everything just cuts it all. Yeah.
Then we come back from the censored part, and he says, 3 hours of the biggest homecoming ceremony you've ever witnessed. I mean, he should have just had them bleep the 3 hour part. I'm not fucking watching this, man.
Make it 4.
Including John Cena, the WWE champion, defending his title against Raw's very own general manager, Eric Bischoff.
Dude, I love the idea that the problem here isn't that Raw is suffering from a lack of interesting things going on, but it's just because the show isn't long enough. It just simply isn't long enough.
We need more time.
What will make it better is if we doubled it and made it 4 hours.
And then, as you can tell, and we'll talk about it as this unravels on the show, very quickly you realize, oh, they didn't have enough for a full 3 hour show. They are desperate to fill this son of a bitch. So he mentions Eric Bischoff, and Kurt Angle's music hits, and Kurt comes out. Vince is orchestrating the "You Suck" chants. Kurt gets in the ring, and him and Vince
Kurt comes out to tell Vince McMahon, "I will be staying on Spike TV."
What? What do you mean?
I like it here.
But no. You want to go to Sci-Fi?
Kurt, I don't think that gold medal's worth a cup of coffee.
No. So Kurt gets in the ring, and him and Vince are talking shit to each other for like what it feels like an entire minute off the mic. That's probably exactly the exchange James just said. I'm staying on Spike. What the fuck are you talking about? So Kurt says, you know something, Vince? I heard you talking about the WWE Championship match set for next week's WWE Homecoming. I mean, they call it WWE Homecoming the whole night. Like, that's the pay-per-view name. That's how, like, much they're trying to drive this sucker. And he says, I have to admit, I was a little bit upset that you picked Eric Bischoff to face John Cena next week.
Me
Come
too.
on, I started to think. So I came here to clarify. As you know, I defeated John Cena at Unforgiven, so I deserve a shot. Well, Kurt says he got first dibs on who wins next, whether it's Eric Bischoff or John Cena. I face the champion. He says that like so earnestly, like, oh, whether it's Bischoff or Cena. And Vince says, all right, well, make a decent point. Yes, you're qualified, no question. You're a former champion and you're in line. And Kurt flashes his medals and Vince says, yeah, you're an Olympic gold medalist as well. And Kurt says, you're damn right I am. And Vince says, well, that probably qualifies you for a title shot. And then Shawn Michaels music hits. Oh my God. We're really fucking loading up this Raw. Shawn comes to the ring. And Vince is super fired up for him. Ladies and gentlemen, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels! Well, who's gonna be like...
Kurt Angle
Shawn
looks at him like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Why does he get an introduction?
Shit, man. And Shawn says, hold on a second, Moneybags. I want to clear something up. You're giving the Olympic guy all the championship matches?
Well, he won by DQ.
That's right. Because he was, victorious at Unforgiven. I just want to clarify. That's what would put one in line for a title match. Said victory at Unforgiven. I won at Unforgiven, so I want a title match. I mean, Kurt Angle is so fantastic here. I mean, I actually, the Shawn and Kurt, actually, I always enjoyed, whether in the ring or...
Kurt is very good at answering in earnest. Like,
that's true. That's fucking exactly
even if it's the most ridiculous thing ever.
I believe that he believes
he answers
it.
Like it's true. Yeah, right.
So Kurt says, are you kidding me? God, I think the master lock cut off the circulation to your damn brain. In case you forgot, remember WrestleMania? Because I made your ass tap out. And HBK says, oh, cut off my blood flow to what? I remember WrestleMania. I was there, but do you remember Vengeance? A little ding, sweet chin music. HBK's hand raised in victory. We're even, Steven. And Kurt looks at him and says, yeah, well, I beat you first. Which is so fucking ridiculous. And Shawn says, oh, ho, you beat me first. Is that the game we're going to play? And Kurt says, yeah, I'll play games. You want to play games? I'll play games. It's so fucking ridiculous. And then says, all right, hold on. I'm going to solve our problem. You each have a victory over the other. Pretty simple. Next week at Homecoming, it's going to be Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels, the rubber match. And the match will go a long way to determine who will be facing the WWE champion, but this shouldn't be an ordinary match. We got a lot of time to fill. Dude, this should be a 2-hour Iron Man match. What do you think?
How about 30?
Deal.
Let's do 2 of them in a row.
That's 2 out of 3 Iron Man.
Holy shit. Where each half is a fucking Iron Man match. Jesus God. Well, that's next week. I promise you a championship match to kick things off, so here we go. Bring them all down. Like, no announcement of what it is or whatever, but Trish's music hits and we get a big fucking pop, and I'm assuming that's what the plan was.
We have the WWE Slam of the Week brought to you by Juicy Drop Pop. That's right. Get the most convoluted candy you've ever had.
Well, listen, James, you juice up the flavor with the great tasting Juicy Drop Pop. Yeah.
Dude, there's just way too much going on with this,
You don't like it? It's like a little fucking ring you put it around your finger, and it has just a long juice
everywhere.
Yeah. You just pour
spilling
juice onto shit.
It's like instead of making the candy, they just turn it into juice and you drink it. Is that what this is? That's what I thought.
Juicy Drop Pop, Tony, is a sweet lollipop with sour gel candy experience. Apply as much or as little sour liquid to the sweet lollipop to make the perfect mix in a fun and portable container. Comes in an assortment of fruity flavors: Knockout Punch, Blue Rebel, Wild Cherry Berry, Blue Raz Watermelon, and Strawberry Watermelon.
Wow.
I mean, children love convoluted candies. I mean, whatever. If you can add 9 steps to a piece of candy, like, children are all over it.
Concocted some bullshit. I'm pouring this on.
Do you remember the fun sticks or whatever where it gave you powder?
The fun dip?
Yeah, fun dip. Yeah.
They still make those, yeah.
We were straight up snorting the powder off the counter, like, fuck the stick.
Dude, I mean, that shit was not going on that fucking cardboard stick that it tasted like.
Dude, I only ate the stick. I hated the powder.
I don't know if you guys did this either, but like in school, We used to like trade and sell like Kool-Aid packets. Just wouldn't even put any water in them. Just straight up, just take just to the head Kool-Aid packets.
I mean, shit was going everywhere.
That shit's
too.
great. That's like drug deals going down in elementary school.
Yeah, we have no phones. We just had Kool-Aid packets.
Well, now you got Juicy Drop Pops.
Well, Trish returns for her first match since April and beats Tori, but is glommed along with Ashley by Tori, Victoria, and Candice Michelle.
Yes, I think they end up they eventually become what, the Vince's Devils, so they're not Charlie's Angels.
Fuck, man. I mean,
you like it?
It's just crazy. I mean, like, someone wrote that down. They were like, yeah, just fucking let's rock.
Yeah, I wrote it. You like it?
Well, we have Trish Stratus with Ashley versus Victoria with Tori Wilson and Candice Michelle.
Yes. Women's title match, I think?
Yes, Trish is the women's champion.
Right.
And Victoria is trying to beat her for that title. Tori Wilson is here with the dog.
Yes, Chloe.
Well, Trish strikes first, and we start off with a strike exchange. Trish head scissors Victoria to the outside.
Very awesome.
Victoria takes advantage of the separation and spears Trish when she comes to the outside, and then Victoria sends Trish into the crowd.
Dude, sends her over the barricade. It fucking was crazy. I don't know if that was an accident, but it worked out.
Trish actually comes back in by lining Victoria off the barricade.
Oh, Kane clothesline.
Candice and Tori pull Trish off the apron, and Ashley comes over and does a meeting of the minds.
Dude, Ashley meeting of the minds and then ground and pound on Tori, kicking the shit out of him until Victoria comes over, grabs Ashley around the waist, and legit throws her across the floor.
Ashley jumps on Victoria, but Victoria pulls her off and throws Trish back into the ring. Victoria channels her inner Sabu and hits a flipping slingshot leg drop.
Come on, that was straight out of Mark Mara's playbook.
The goat. And then locks in the last chancery.
Holy shit, I mean, Victoria's going crazy here. Somersault leg drop, last chancery. Give her the belt now.
Love that move, by the way. Someone feel free to steal it at any point.
Anyone could just take that. I mean, there's a bunch of hidden submission moves that just get lost for some reason. I don't know why that is.
Well, Victoria hits a tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam for a 2. She goes up to the second, but Trish goes for her Rana out of the corner.
That's just stratosphere.
So Victoria holds on to her legs here, and Trish sits up, and now she's sitting on Victoria's lap, and they're doing a strike exchange on the top rope.
This is awesome. Yeah, this is fucking kick-ass.
Both fall off the buckle to the outside.
They fucking tumble off the top to the floor. Very scary. I actually don't know how one of them didn't get hurt because they were tangled in each other and just fell on their heads.
Well, Trish fights up and hits a spine buster for a 2. Trish Matrix dodges and hits the Stratisfaction, but Tori and Candice come in and attack Trish.
She did the May Trish. If you want to get the names right, that'd be great.
Well, the match gets thrown out.
Nice.
Candice and Tori jump Trish, DQ. Candice goes for Trish, but Ashley's able to stop her, kicks her down, smashes her into the fucking ground. Then Ashley removes Candice's dress and pulls it off over her head and then celebrates it with Trish. And then Candice gets up and doesn't realize that her dress has been removed, and she covers herself up and runs out of the ring.
Dude, that was ridiculous. How did she not know she had no clothes on? She's like, what happened?
No breeze in here. It's hot. Victoria and Tori and Candice all reconvene on the floor, and Candice has a mic, and she says, I can't believe you did this. You stripped me down to my bra and panties and humiliated me in front of all these people. You know what? We're going to finish this initiation next week. The 3 of us against the 2 of you in a bra and panties match.
3v2 handicap.
Handicap match that she has the jurisdiction to just make Trish and Ashley okay with this, I guess? Accept it?
Well, they shake their head yes.
Sure.
I mean, a guy like me would say no thank you and not sign the match contract, but
I'll just not do that. Yeah, maybe I'll fucking wrestle anyone else next week.
Maybe I'll get a third.
Yeah, right. Maybe we can do a 6-man tag next week. You ever think of that? No, I think we'll do the bra and panties handicap match. Tori and Victoria both looked at her like, what the fuck? We don't want to do that either. And then Trish and Ashley do the Trevor Lee and Beast Morto spot with Candice's dress in the ring.